So we all know Dream, the YouTuber by now, the Minecraft tryhard himself. He showed his face, and we're gonna find out why it was an awful decision. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, man, video is titled Why Dream's Face Reveal Was an Awful Decision. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna click play. Hi YouTube, yes, it's Sean, aka Memorize, and I got some facts that you probably didn't know by now. Did you guys know that 80% of you are not subscribed? Yes, 80%. If you want to help lower the percentage, make sure you guys click that subscribe button with the bell so you can be notified to all my videos. Also, another thing, we have memberships, but there's some perks you get from it. Now the first tier, it's only $1, but you get a special perk from it. Either when I stream or do a premiere, you can get access to the member-only live chats and use your emotes, or just show off your sub badge. Flex on everybody in the chat. Who doesn't love a good flex? The second tier is the respectful homies. It's only $5, but you get another perk as always. You can get early access to my videos. Yes, early access. You get first-hand peeks. Now the last tier number 3, is the day ones, my OGs, you know what I'm saying? It's $10, it's kind of heavy, you know what I'm saying? But you get a shout out in every single video. I mean, when I say every single video, I mean every single video. Now, if you guys want to take advantage of all those, feel free. Now enjoy the video. Also, I got a gaming channel. Subscribe.
Dream's face reveal could qualify as the worst mistake made by a content creator ever, and we're going to outline several reasons why, beginning with possibly the most crucial point, being that Dream's unseen face was one of the only things keeping him relevant. For example, Dream was able to appear in MrBeast's 65 million view 2020 rewind simply because he hadn't shown his face yet, which accompanied hundreds of commentary type videos teasing and clickbaiting what Dream apparently looked like. Dream did a face reveal, 2.6 million views. Did Dream just face reveal? 19 million views. Dream's face reveal, 21 million views, all of which providing insane amounts of traffic to Dream with absolutely no effort required on his end. There was then the monthly Twitter get together where everyone focused on Dream while trying to figure out who he was, including this classic post reading #DreamOut. Can we discuss how he catfished 20 million people into believing he's some cute ripped twink while he looks like this IRL? Yes, this is a picture of Dream. Yes, he uses his brother as a body double for merch pics, which accompanied numerous posts by Dream himself, where he was able to capture the public's attention by teasing a hand, glove, or mouth, prompting even more traffic toward Dream's brand and videos. Now, Dream did explain in his face reveal that he was tired of people going to insane lengths to try and expose what he looked like.
The people trying to leak my face, trying to find out what I look like, there's too many. It's a little, just a tiny bit too much.
Yet perhaps he was simply unaware of just how relevant these incidents were keeping him. Additionally, since almost all growth on YouTube comes from some kind of uncomfortability, Dream should have recognized this feeling as a signpost to let these attempted exposés continue, giving him wave after wave of free relevancy. On top of free relevancy, Dream's anonymity simply gave people a reason to follow his story as a creator. It made the whole thing fun for the audience. As mentioned in this article by PC Gamer, fangirls seem to often perpetuate the mystery with fan art, unapologetic standing videos, and fantasy situations, with Dream's face reveal putting an instant end to all of this. The illusion of him being a supermodel, unusual, or perhaps a god amongst men is gone.
A god amongst
is just
men.
A guy you'd see on the street. Dream also seemed to ignore just how much of the brand itself was based on his hidden image. His song Mask, which has over 30 million views, only exists because he was a faceless creator, while on his merch site almost every piece of clothing still uses the anonymous Dream smiley face. There's something that's charmingly simple, unique, and memorable about the smiley face, which when combined with the classic Dream green, makes for incredibly distinctive branding, as can be observed in the case of his Minecraft skin. However, it now feels as though most of this branding is fairly redundant, as we now know what he looks like,
we know what he
yet
looks
at
like.
the same time, Dream has made no effort to change his branding to match his real-life image, which would also be a poor strategy as he'd then have to change everything to something completely new. It's almost like the channel is still represented by a green and white smiley face, although when you think about Dream, you instead think about this image representing some kind of unexplainable inconsistency. For most channels, adding a face can provide the brand with a strong dose of recognizability. However, in the case of Dream, his face reveal seemed to do the opposite and instead weakened what was already working.
Yeah, his
what
brand
this reveals and
is-
what should be obvious was that a
kinda
face
different
reveal
now.
was never necessary in the first place. With over 30 million subscribers, Dream had built the largest Minecraft channel in YouTube history and never had to show his face once. None of his thumbnails ever used an over-the-top surprised face, yet still achieved sometimes over
Okay, what are you trying to say? Was that a shot towards me? Or reactors? We're just trying to make a thumbnail, brother. Chill. Why? I feel like I just caught a stray. And I didn't even do anything.
100 million views, while the content itself was more entertaining without a face cam in the bottom left-hand corner. Dream's unique strategy was definitely out of the ordinary, however, it was still clearly working extremely well. So if the content wasn't broken, then why was Dream trying to fix it? What was his motive for revealing his face?
True.
Well, Dream seemed to imply that the plan was to make in real life content with his friends.
I mean,
yeah, that's
wondering why now? Why are you finally revealing your face? My goal was to just start doing things, get out, meet creators, say hi to my friends finally. I will make more IRL content as well, where I'm with me and my friends and we do things, and I'll do Minecraft content as well, where I'm in real life. Like there was a cool video idea I had a long time ago that I couldn't do until now.
And while this was an excellent plan with a lot of potential upside, his execution on the idea has been far from impressive. It's been a quarter of a year since Dream uploaded his face reveal, yet there hasn't been a single upload since. Dream stated that he was going to move into a content house with George and Sapnap, yet the only two pieces of content that have come out of their group house are a pretty basic Christmas stream, as well as a clip explaining why they hate living in the house together. George and Sapnap seem pretty busy doing the Banter podcast, which I will credit as being a pretty entertaining show. However, Dream isn't even one of the hosts, and has only been featured on the podcast once, which happened 2 months before the face reveal was even uploaded. It seems like the only real upside Dream got from his face reveal was 50 million views on the video itself, another couple million views from other people talking about it, as well as an appearance in the recent MrBeast Antarctica video, during which he barely said a word.
I watched MrBeast's video about Antarctica, and I noticed that Dream was in it, and he was extremely boring.
And even then you have to question if this kind of exposure is all that beneficial for Dream. Most personality-based creators with a similar following to Dream have gradually exposed their faces to the world over a number of years, and have built up a tolerance for what that kind of experience is really like. Additionally, these others have also got a feel for how to act on camera, which is a skill set in and of itself. In Anthony Padilla's I Spent a Day with Dream video, Dream explained that his main skill or edge over other YouTubers related back to his Minecraft skill.
I feel like I didn't blow up because I have this like amazing personality. I think I blew up because of my ideas, the quality of the idea and the execution of the idea versus the quality of like the personality.
And just because Dream knows how to play Minecraft in a unique way doesn't necessarily mean he'll be an entertaining on-screen personality. Then there's the question of what happens to a person's self-image and outlook on life when they go from completely anonymous to having their face known by 50 million people within the space of a month. Sure, Dream likely had a rough idea about what this kind of exposure was going to be like, given he already had 30 million followers and had been through drama in the past, but generally those were attacks on Dream the persona as opposed to Dream the person. Remember when SoFlo Antonio rebranded to just SoFlo, stating that the only reason he did it was because it's much harder to attack a brand than a person? Well, Dream kind of did the opposite to this in exchange for, as mentioned previously, very little upside. Dream now has to deal with attacks that simply didn't exist beforehand, which began as soon as his face reveal went live. For example, He's Ugly began to trend on Twitter instantly, and while this had little to do with the channel,
Hey Dream, if you're watching this,
dismissed as untrue, it still likely had some kind of hit to his ego and possibly even his desire to add his face into future videos. Then, in case
hey Dream, if you're still watching, I'm sorry, bro.
half the internet telling you that you're unattractive isn't already bad enough, Dream then had to deal with a wave of Twitter allegations, which began only one day after his face reveal was uploaded. The YouTuber trending right now already face revealed to me years ago when he was flirting with me when I was a minor through his personal Snap, number, and Twitter, which accompanied an image captioned, "He's only face revealing because he's scared I'll do it first." Dream responded to these allegations by stating, "In these DMs there are no inappropriate comments whatsoever. It was just friendly conversation. In these screenshots, them being 18 years old is mentioned in their bio, and I also very clearly asked them for their age. I did not act inappropriately with this person, and any attempt to equate these messages to grooming is not only disgusting but is insulting to victims who actually experience grooming and still have trauma as a result." The drama ended with the two claiming that they plan on taking legal action against each other. However, this wasn't the end of Dream's unfavorable situations, as he then gets some of his Snapchats leaked.
This dude got his Snapchat absolutely absolutely exposed. With all of his thirst traps and well, let's just say it's absolutely embarrassing to say the least. The most socially awkward vibes I've ever seen from any content creator. Like, this guy, I'm convinced, has no social.
So you're doing a talk video about Dream playing Splatoon 2, or is this 3? I'm lost. Like, what Splatoon is this? Your name is Pointless?
Interaction besides talking to George and Tommy in it on Discord.
The point we're trying to make here is that his face reveal has given unprecedented access to his personal life. Every attack on him now holds significantly more weight and could potentially reduce his motivation to be a YouTuber altogether. Dream's other problem was that his face reveal was uploaded at the worst time imaginable. Major changes to a channel are always best executed when things are on the up and up, because if you change things during a slump in your channel, it looks like you're acting out of desperation, and it certainly felt like this in the case of Dream. His channel had fallen from gaining 100 million views per month to around 20 million views per month, and to randomly upload a face reveal after having your lowest monthly viewership in over 2.5 years wasn't exactly the best look. Dream had also seemingly ended his extremely successful Speedrunner vs Hunter series and could without a doubt see Minecraft's decline in YouTube popularity. While I could be completely wrong with this, his face reveal felt like it was coming from a position of, I can see my channel dying, so let me upload this for some quick short-term relevancy, which probably isn't going to sit well with the audience over the long term.
Hey. Well, I mean, I just thought it was straightforward, man. It looked like it was an awful decision. Dream, you never should have showed your face. You should have kept it hidden from the world. You're sold.